Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, December 24th. Skipped yesterday. Just kind of came home after work and tried to tidy things up, get things ready. Just basically did the stuff I failed to get done over the weekend. But amongst that was cleaning the kitchen. And amongst that was getting some things out. See, today is Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. And I've never made like Christmas cookies. That's never been something that I've done with my family, at least not to my recollection. But I got all these cookie cutters. Like I at one point decided to get cookie cutters, and I've had them for a few years, several years, and I've never used them. So I was like, I'm gonna make Christmas cookies this year. And so I got this Baking All Year Round by Rosanna Pansino. And there is a recipe in there for, find it, where is it? We're into Christmas. There we go. Gingerbread cookies. And I'm gonna make me some gingerbread cookies. Never made gingerbread cookies. I wasn't able to find the red cinnamon candies that she recommended for the decorations, but I got other candies. You know, I went around. I got some other things we can try. And I'm not just gonna make gingerbread man. While I have a gingerbread man, I also have other things. It's like, why not gingerbread tree cookies or such? You know, whatever. I'm gonna play with it. And it's the thing. For the last couple months, like I bought spices to be able to do this, etc. But there's a 3-hour wait in the middle of that recipe, so I gotta start getting things started now. And I'm getting my dry ingredients all ready, and that involves opening my spices for the first time. And as much as cinnamon smells delicious, and it does, I don't know if cloves smells like Christmas. I don't even know what that is. But like when I smelled it, I was like, that triggers a. I'm sure it's a strong smell too. It's not a great one necessarily, but it's definitely put in my brain like, this is Christmas. That's a weird one. But yeah, just mixing up dry ingredients like this. Just whisk together dry ingredients. Just trying to, I guess, evenly incorporate things throughout the flour, because it's a lot of flour, but I guess that makes sense. Is that good? Oh. I guess so. What next? Alright, in a large bowl with an electric mixer, beat the butter and brown sugar until light and fluffy. And the butter is supposed to be room temperature, so it's not been microwaved. I just didn't know where to put it to let it sit at room temperature but not be out in the open. So, yeah, there it is. Some room temperature butter and a large bowl. Let's get the wet ingredients in there. Set timer for 4 minutes.
Alright, 4 minutes. Starting now.
Alright, let's... Not really sure what I'm doing, I'm just mixing it. It's like stuck in there. It fell out. Alright. Okay, that definitely meets the description of light and fluffy. We're good. That bowl is too large. I think it's because I'm adding more stuff now. Into that. And 3/4 cup of molasses. Never worked with molasses before. Woo! Strong stuff, okay. 3/4 cup. Ooh, that's gloopy. That seems like a lot of molasses. Let me double check. 3/4 of a cup it is. All right, so we got an egg and molasses in there. So we mix this until that's combined in. Okay, so that's basically combined. And I think I do it in half. Okay. So now I'm gonna start mixing in the dry. It's time like these, I wish I had a stand mixer. I mean, yeah, these times don't come up very often, but it's happening right now. I wish I had it. Okay. That's mixed. Let's add the other half. Whoops, I pressed the release button. Bowl seemed too empty before, now it seems too full. Well, I guess I just keep doing this. I'm gonna shut you down. And alright. I got my dough, and it says just put it in plastic wrap, put it in the fridge for 3 hours. So I had to get to that point as quickly as possible so that 3 hours, it is 5:15. So at 8:15 I can continue and actually like bake cookies. I divided it in two because it also later on says to put it on a couple of cookie racks. I only have one cookie rack, so I'll have to reuse it. So decided to split it to make it easier to do that. Otherwise, in that time, I ended up with dough on my foot. I mean, admittedly, that beater was throwing dough all over the place, so I was like, oh, adjust the speed. Anyway, so in the meantime, I'm gonna get things cleaned back up, back to, you know, where it was, because I'm still gonna have to, of course, make the cookies and then do the icing and all that kind of thing. So I want to have it clean again for that. But I got 3 hours. So I will also, in that time, be wrapping presents. Or present. You see, I've actually already wrapped all the presents. I got that done yesterday too. Including my brother's. But I have all these boxes that I've kind of been sitting on in there, and well, I figured this present will fit in that box. And that box fits in this box. And this box in this box. And so why not wrap him multiple gifts? Just, or at least multiple presents, even if there's only one gift in the middle. So yeah, I'm gonna mess with my brother. Wrap his present several more times. Yeah, so just doing that while waiting for the dough to chill. Chill out, dude. So I got about a half hour till the period is past and I can continue. I did get the kitchen all cleaned. Back to, you know, where I was at the beginning. I finished getting presents wrapped, so now my brother has a very large present. And he's gonna be so happy. And otherwise I've been editing. Cutting 28 minutes of going around the lights down to 2 minutes. And I mean, most of what, you know, got cut out was just longer periods at one light, you know, we're stuck stopped somewhere, or swishing lights. And otherwise just sort of cutting it kind of to the music, and it was fun. So, got a vlog nearly ready to put together. doing all this, and I was just sitting here thinking, like, I haven't eaten. So I don't want to cook. I'm baking cookie. I'm baking. I don't want to cook. I'm baking. So I'm gonna go grab something to eat, hopefully. And I got Chinese for dinner because they were open. They were the only place open. But I got cookie sheet lined, and I also have this old pizza tin that I got when I first moved in that doesn't have any holes in it. I put parchment on that too. Maybe I can use that for some. I floured the surface, and I'll get the first of these out. Roll out. This is not as easy as, oh, even harder now. Okay, not all of them want to come up apparently. Not as easy as hoped. Oh, we'll have to transfer these. Hold on. And I have figured out the best way to do this is to move them over while they're still in the cookie cutter. So I'm working on this, and I'll get scrap dough back in the fridge. Well, these first ones, scrap dough will have more flour than they're supposed to, but well, we'll see if it works. I have no idea how to tell if these are done, but I guess they've reached time, so hopefully. Alright, so they're starting to come out. I got a few little candies to try decorating some. Some decorations will be done with icing later, but some you're supposed to press in while they're still, I guess, sort of soft. I don't know what I'm doing. And a few decoration experiments in. If you put M&Ms on, they will warm up from the hot cookie and they will crush. So you gotta be very careful with that. General candies, I mean, they just don't seem to be staying. I mean, they go in, but they lift up. So, not sure that works. The peppermint seems to work though. I think I'll end up with more of my decorating done in being stuck on with icing. But I tried a couple things with this. Let cool for about 2 minutes, then transfer to a wire rack. Fortunately, I got some of those from Mom. Alright, so I've got some cookies. That's cookies. I got more dough. The dough that was left over, I kneaded it back together. It's gonna have more flour than it's supposed to, but whatever. So I'll let the trays cool down for a little bit while the cookies cool as well. Then I'll probably get some more dough going. And then get the icing. It's 9:50. This is taking longer than I hoped. I was afraid of that. Bacon cookies. Christmas Eve. What on earth am I doing? You're like, is that more flour? What, did you start over? Did you get your quips out of order? No, that's not flour, that's sugar. That is powdered sugar. That's 4 cups of powdered sugar. There's some egg whites. I'm making the icing. I don't need that much icing, but that's what the recipe makes. And there's things in 4s and things in 3s, and I don't feel like doing the math, so I'm just gonna make it all in whatever. I bought the powdered sugar bag to make the icing, so I'll make the icing and I'll get rid of whatever I don't need. Better, I guess. It's better to have too much than get to the point where I'm like, oh no, I didn't make enough, and time to put the next batch of cookies in. And actually, it didn't make quite as an excessive amount of icing as I thought it was going to. When it started all combining, it really reduced in volume. But I have the icing. And the cookies from the first batch are, I mean, they're cool. Like I could start icing. I have one last time. I'm gonna try and get a few more cookies out. We'll see. But then, yeah, probably start decorating. So there is no way for me to decorate and hold the camera. But I did finally using my my icing bag that I got from IKEA oh so long ago. So I got more cooling and the last batch in the oven. It is 11 o'clock. I should be sleeping. This is too late. Okay, I'm gonna call it done. It's 11:40. I am very tired. And the thing I didn't expect, my feet are killing me. Because I've been standing in the kitchen all day. I mean, I feel like my brain's saying, well, you've heard of that happening to people before. But I'm like, but I've never, like, really? That's a thing? Ow. Anyways, cookies. Look at all the cookies. I'm tired, so some of them ended up being sad cookies. And I used my little TARDIS sprinkles on those ones because I have them. I'm like, I might as well. But I have cookies made. Praise God. They're made. And I need to get to bed. I always like to leave you something on Christmas Eve. So I'm just going to give you a little piece of something here. Just some. Of course, Clement. I'm so tired. Clement Clark Moore. Visit from St. Nicholas. But just the beginning here. Just, 'twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. 'Tis Christmas Eve, and it's a little later than I would like, but I'm going to bed. When I wake up tomorrow, it'll be Christmas. I'm blessed with the day off. I have cookies to bring and share with family. It's good. I look forward to it. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues. Bye.